Why should I get up? What's the point? What is my purpose? That's how I felt not too long ago. Join me as I discover my true calling at 68. It's never too late to chase your dreams and actually find them. I'll share my journey of finding my purpose by starting with how I found my passion. Finding your purpose in life is a very personal journey, and it's not always a straightforward path, but it is often one of the most fulfilling quests you can do. It gives life meaning and a sense of fulfillment and helps with guiding our actions and decisions. Discovering your purpose involves looking inward and examining what resonates within you at a deep personal level. It might not be a singular thing. I've found several over many years of my life, and they can change over time as mine did. Your values can change over time, which can also affect your passions and your purpose. Start by reflecting on your life experiences to help you figure out what really matters to you. Maybe your past journaling could be an inspiration, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts. Reflecting on what makes you feel alive can provide important clues for discovering your purpose. Passion often leads us toward purpose because it draws us to things we care about. It's important to follow your interests because you're more likely to stumble on something that feels like you're heading in the right direction. Also, dive into your life experiences. They can shape your understanding of what gives your life meaning. What feels purposeful at one stage, like in your 30s and 40s, can drastically change in your 50s and 60s. It sure did for me. And as you develop new interests or change your values, they can change then too. It's easy to be frustrated, though, when you feel like you haven't found your purpose yet. Finding it often takes time and patience. Believe me, I know. It may take a lot of trial and error. Instead of searching for one aha moment, view this path as a journey of discovery. You probably won't have it all figured out at once, so embrace the journey and allow yourself to grow with it and have fun. To be honest, though, I did most of that several years ago, the reflection and journaling and all that. This time around, finding my passion wasn't so profound. I found my passion on YouTube and creating these videos. This isn't my first aha moment, though. I've had several throughout my life. I'm probably more of an introvert than not. I don't mind my own company at all, and most times I prefer it. After my divorce, I was a basket case like most, I would imagine. My emotional state was a mess. My financial situation was a hot mess. I couldn't do much because of my finances, and plus I was emotionally drained, so I really didn't care to anyways. I just started becoming more and more introverted. One of the things that got me through all of this, though, was my creativity. I'm a crafty person, I think I mentioned before, or at least in other videos, and I enjoy doing crafts. So at one point I had an Etsy store for like 8 years, and I actually brought that with me when I moved, but it didn't last long because it was right when COVID hit, and it just was different. And so I was spending more than I was making. So I closed that down, and then I just coasted along for a couple of months. Then around Easter of 2022, I was inspired by a gift bag I received that contained this Bible word search puzzle book. A light bulb went off, and I did some research. I had found my next passion. What I had in mind didn't exist. I created a unique word search puzzle book and published it through Amazon. It was a lot of fun to create, 100% free to do, and really kept me busy and motivated to finish. After 3 months, I finished the first one. During that time, I had an idea for a second. I was anxious to make my next idea come to life. That was one of the more challenging things to create because I came up with a new search concept, finding words in geometric shapes. I was super excited to get it published as well. They were my passion and focus for many months. If you're interested in learning more about them and how I got them published and all that, I'll link them below. Like I said, it was 100% free. They're both available on Amazon. Before I talk about being a hermit, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps my channel get seen by more people. Also, I have a question for you. I've been asked about cash stuffing for seniors. Would you be interested in learning more about it? Please add a comment below with your thoughts on the topic. It would really be helpful. Thanks. Even though I had an idea for a third book, I didn't have the resources to advertise the first two, so I had very stagnant sales. And I got really discouraged. I got bored again with myself and my projects. It was kind of like a great relationship that ended after only 6 months. I decided to fall back onto my old faithful idea source, YouTube. As I was scrolling through YouTube, I came across a game I used to play online about 20 years ago. I found that it was resurrected, so I started playing again. I interacted with some of the other players and started coming out of my shell and on my way to living again. And then I also started dating and got myself into a toxic relationship for 2 years and only pulled out of it within the last 3 months. But that's another video. If you're interested in the story behind that statement, check this video out. It's also in the playlist under The Secret to Happiness. After having a few revelations recently, I found what actually makes me happy. The word search books did that for me for a while, but not enough to sustain me because I didn't have the resources to do what it takes to make them successful and exciting and making me want to go on. I was fortunate and found my purpose watching YouTube again. I came across a budgeting system that intrigued me. I watched dozens of videos created by 30 and 40-somethings, and that made me realize there aren't many 55 plus video creators on the topic or anywhere else for that matter. That's when I got the brilliant idea to create this channel. It took me less than a month from the idea, which happened on Thanksgiving, to creating the channel on December 12th, to publishing my first video on December 17th. This video marks my 5th and 3rd video in this series. It's just something I knew I had to do. So, my challenge to you, try something brand new. Think back. Was there something in your past you wanted to try but didn't for whatever reason? Maybe now is the time. Here are a few ways you can find passion and purpose. Follow your curiosity. Pay attention to the things that interest or excite you, even in small ways. Connect with others. Purpose can be discovered in relationships and community, or maybe even in volunteering. Take risks and try new things. You may have to step out of your comfort zone and try new things that you never thought you would. Reflect on your values. What principles are most important to you? Be open to the journey. Be receptive to the ways your purpose may reveal itself. You just never know. Finding your purpose in life is a personal, ongoing process. Be kind to yourself and don't rush it. Don't put pressure on yourself to figure it all out at once. Trust that your purpose will reveal itself in time. It should align with your true self to give you a sense of meaning and joy throughout your life. When you're doing something you love, you're focused and happy, and you'll actually enjoy waking up in the morning. Having purpose makes you happier. Creating these videos is now my passion and my purpose. Pursue your passions and dreams. Experiment, get creative and excited about something. Find your purpose. Find your happiness and enjoy your own company. If you liked this video, please subscribe and give it a like. I would truly appreciate it. Also, let me know if you'd be interested in a series on cash stuffing for seniors. There's more in this series, so please keep going by clicking on this next video. Sprinkle some sparkle. Bye.